this works. I've been having some awful technical difficulties tonight, recording with this software that I've been using. So hopefully this won't get cut off in the middle of anything important. You may notice that my voice is a little bit different, or perhaps my T's are a little softer, or my S's, but it's because I'm wearing my retainers tonight for a good reason. I've actually been absent for a few days for very, very good reason. Last week, about what day? So I suppose it was Thursday. Last Thursday, I went with my family to the mountains in Virginia to go see my grandmother and my aunt and uncle up on the mountain, and it was just fantastic. I may have mentioned it to you in an earlier video, but the mountains where they live is it's a beautiful place. I stayed out to see the stars a number of nights, and Lord, it was amazing. I had a ton of fun there, took lots of pictures, and I'll have to put some of those on my Twitter page later in the week. But it was quite a journey, and we arrived back in town on Sunday evening, and I got to spend some time with a girl. I actually meant to record this video Sunday night, and a few of you may have seen on my Twitter page that I posted that I had a date, and that was the reason for postponing the recording. So, hooray! It went just magnificently. I went stargazing with a beautiful girl that I met, who goes to the same college that I do, and she's a musician, a singer, and just incredible. A number of people told me when all of my heartbreak happened back in February or so that there'd come a time when I would meet another girl who would be just so breathtaking and incredible that she would totally take my mind off of my ex. And oh man, I think that that's starting to happen, because she's just incredible. Words can't explain the sort of a feeling that she brings up from within me. And so I took her stargazing, and we laid under the stars, and then went back and laid around until 3 in the morning watching Netflix. And it was everything I could have asked for. I actually have another date tomorrow, all day. morning until evening, as long as she'll keep me. We're going to cook a little bit, lay around and watch some movies. I've never seen Harry Potter, but she is a huge fan, and she's never seen Moulin Rouge or Lord of the Rings, and so we'll watch at least one or two of those, because man, I've read all of the Tolkien books that I can get my hands on, even the minor ones that don't have to do with Legendarium. Like, I've read through Roverandom and the Fall of Arthur, as well as the trilogy and the Silmarillion, the Book of Unfinished Tales and Lost Tales and the like. And so it's just a sin and a shame that she hasn't seen any of them. Where was I? Yes, okay. So, dates. Saying she makes me very happy. She's quite the godsend, really. And goodness, we go together like two peas in a pod. It's been a long time since anyone wanted to call me, and you'd never guess what she did. This afternoon she called me. Thank God. But yes, so videos. I was going to go to sleep a little while ago, and probably around 12, but I figured I really couldn't not record tonight, because I made some agreements, at least with myself, if not anyone else, that I would keep on it. Thank you to my friend Steph. Real inspiration, that one. And another friend of mine, my best friend at the moment, spent a lot of time with this guy. I also go to college with him, and he knows just more about my life these days than just about anyone else. And goodness, I'm not sure. I'd be just bored to tears without having him around. So, shout out to you, buddy. He told me the other day that he fell asleep to one of my videos, which, holy crap, that's just it made my day. Like, oh my gosh, someone got something out of this. Thank God. Anyway, I'm going to make this a little bit of a longer video, at least about 15 minutes or so, because I wanted to tell you, other than my recent escapades with going on dates with this beautiful young lady, and going on trips, on a completely unrelated matter, I gave myself some tingles today. Actually, while I was setting up the recording, I had my mic turned on, and I was just making tiny noises, and sent the just tiniest shivers down my spine. So I'm going to have to do a video where I just type on the computer and make bubbly little noises, like just I was sitting around and trying to should have said that earlier. But, I'll do some typing at some point. I always want to get one of those, the larger typing keyboards, like we used to use in middle school. So there's the ones with the big chunky keys on it. Or every time you hit a key, it made a big, like a clacking, click, chunk noise. And, man, those were the best sounds coming out of a keyboard. Oh, I love it. Goodness. So, at some point I need to read to you all a story that I found. It's a children's story written by Tolkien, called Roverandom, and you may have heard about it. It's about a dog who, let me preface this by saying, Tolkien's son, Michael, when he was 4 years old, lost his favorite toy dog, and Tolkien wrote, improvised a story to calm him down. And this was the story. It's about a dog who gets bewitched by a wizard and turned into a toy, and then has to escape and essentially turn himself back into a real dog. And he goes to the moon and meets the man in the moon and his dog, whose name is also Rover. And they get chased